Call this regular meeting of the Coolidge City Council, May 26, 2026, to order. Norma, would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge of allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Norma, would you call the roll, please?
Yes, Mayor. Councilmember Tom Bagnall.
Present.
Councilmember Audrey Saavedra. Here. Councilmember Steve Hudson.
Here.
Mayor John Thompson.
Here.
Councilmember Ian Gillespie. Vice Mayor Tatiana Murrieta. And Councilmember Tom Schultz.
Here.
Mayor, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Norma. Under presentations, item 3, monthly report by the Coolidge Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. Our stats for March as follows. 2 new members, Energy Transfer and Dad Bod Garage. 16 renewals of membership. Calvary Chapel Coolidge, Coolidge Family Dental, Dottie's Deals, Elks Lodge number 2350, Extra Hands, Felix Construction, J. Warren Funeral Services, KFC and Taco Bell, Orsted Print and Sign Express of Coolidge, Remax A-Bar Z Realty, Rotary Club of Coolidge, Shopes, Sonoran Family Practice, Nacho Mafia, United Dance Company of Arizona. Our visitor count was 550 local visitors, 26 in-state visitors, 12 out-of-state visitors, and 4 foreigners. Year-to-date is 1,121. We gave 9,196 referrals in March. Going to the Casa Grande Ruins, visitors were 13,884. Year-to-date total is 40,832. Pinal Geology and Mineral Museum had 208 visitors and a year-to-date total of 589. DAV Museum, 134 visitors in March and year-to-date total is 258. Updates for the month include Mom's event last weekend. We gave out 95 boxes and had 13 volunteers. We also had the Child Care Gap Forum and the City Candidate Forum. Both were well attended and had great questions. Upcoming events include Lynn's Retirement Open House, May 29th, Pinal Partnership Breakfast, June 5th, 16th Annual Resource Roundup, June 5th, Membership Luncheon, June 17th, Tri-City Expo, June 18th, Father's Day, June 21st. For more detailed information, you can always visit coolidgechamber.org. Are there any questions I can assist with?
No questions, but Lynn, I thought you might get up there.
Oh, no,
us.
she is right now. That's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Also, now Lynn would like to say a few words since this is her last council meeting, and she wouldn't speak.
Well, I'm passing the torch, but Mayor and Council, I just want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure to work with you. I don't know, I don't think the public knows what all that you do to make things happen. And then the special welcomes you do for our businesses, small and large. Mayor, even if you can't be at one, you would always go and make an attempt, and visit them. That means so much to the community, which made my job so much easier. And working with Gilbert and staff, it's just been an honor and a privilege for all of you. It's pretty powerful. I'm going to miss it, but it's time to pass the torch. So thank you.
Well, Lynn, I've known you for over 20 years. And you said you've been there 20 years. I think when my tenure's over 2 years from now, I'll be here on the council 17 years. And the last 15 years has been a pleasure. You've done a fantastic job for the city of Coolidge. It's been a pleasure being at your events and your meetings and your breakfast of the mayor. And we're definitely going to miss you. I appreciate everything that you've done for the city of Coolidge.
Thank you.
I think we could all agree with that.
Yep, you've done a fantastic job.
Well, I think Renee's going to do you a great job. She has the passion, and I feel confident that she's going to carry on. But thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Lynn.
Lynn.
Okay, now we'll move into call of the public. This is the portion of the meeting that if anybody has anything to say, they need to approach the podium, and they have up to 3 minutes.
Mayor, we've had a request from Colby Gutierrez
Okay,
to address the council.
Cody, we'll need your your real name and
CUPRD.
address when you get up there.
Good evening. My name is Colby Contreras. I live at 1204 West Ocotillo here in Coolidge, Arizona. Good evening, Mayor and council members. I guess give you guys my name, but I'm a captain of the Coolidge Fire Department here. And tonight I'm here as a president of the local 5496 Professional Coolidge Firefighters Union. First, I want to thank you for all the wage increases the department has received over the last few years. We do not take that support lightly, and we appreciate the steps you've already taken. I have here for each of you, I think I handed out some packets, but detailed operational briefing packet. While this packet outlines long-term growth, staffing, and infrastructure challenges, I'm here tonight specifically to address the most immediate hurdle facing our department as you finalize this budget. It's going to go over our regional compensation gap. I know earlier we just kind of spoke on this about the study. So our goal is straightforward, fair, competitive compensation that reflects the dedication of our members, and it stabilizes our staffing, keeps our department strong. Right now, with the 10-city average, cities not like up in the valley, but cities like Payson, Florence, Eloy, captains are approximately 16% below the 10-city average in pay. Engineers are approximately 13% below the 10-city average in pay, and our firefighters are approximately 8% below the 10-city average. The local 5496 wants to work collaboratively with the city on solutions that are both physically responsible and realistic. To that end, I want to address any possible discussion surrounding a potential step raise program. We fully understand the intent behind it, and we are open to these structured plans and the support. However, we firmly believe that the immediate priority must be closing the base pay gap first and not instilling this longevity program, but only when it is built on a competitive foundation. Otherwise, we just risk locking in an under-market pay structure without actually solving an underlying issue. Tonight, in the spirit of collaboration and fiscal realism, we ask you to consider targeted adjustments in the upcoming budget to bring all of our positions closer to regional competitiveness. Combining these adjustments with the city's continued support will protect our investment in personnel and make Coolidge Fire Department more competitive. I respectfully ask that you prioritize addressing the gap and finalizing the upcoming budget. On behalf of the Coolidge firefighters, professional Coolidge firefighters and the local 5496, I thank you for your time and your leadership.
Thank you.
Colby, thank you. I do have a question, though. Yes, sir. On the fire department versus the fire district. I know Eloy's a fire district.
John?
Oh, I can't ask him? I'll ask you later. Can't ask you here. Okay. Anybody else? All right, I guess we'll move on and call the public. You don't have anybody normal?
No, Mayor, that was the
Okay.
only person signed up.
All right, we're on to call the public. Business items for consent. Does any member up here have any item they want to pull off the consent agenda for individual consideration?
Yes. Mayor Thompson,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to pull 5, 6, and 7, please.
All right. Anybody else? All right. Item 4. Consider approval of the letter of agreement for professional services with Mr. Vincent Mantoli for the purpose of providing public defender services to the city municipal court beginning July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Item 8. Consider approval of adding a part-time court security guard position at a range 37 within the salary plan and allow courts to fill the said position. Item 9. Resolution number 26-10, a resolution of the mayor and the city council of the city of Coolidge, Arizona, approving submission of an application for Prop 202 grant funds from the Ah-Chin Indian Committee in the amount of $17,367 for the use of funds towards the purchase 91 first aid kits and 10 Narcan kits for the Coolidge Public Works Department. Item 10, resolution number 26-11, a resolution of the mayor and the city council of the city of Coolidge, Arizona, approving submission of an application for the Proposition 202 grant funds from the Tohoto O'odham Indian Community in the amount of $103,024 and approving the acceptance and the use of the funds to purchase a four-door Polaris Ranger vehicle to utilize for hard-to-access brush fires and for incidents during special events for Coolidge Fire Department. Item 11, Resolution number 26-12, a resolution of the mayor and the city council of the city of Coolidge, Arizona, approving submission of an application for Prop 202 grant funds from the Tohoto O'odham Indian Community in the amount of $105,975 and approving the acceptance and use of the funds to purchase a 2026 Chevrolet Silverado with a Drake service bed uplift for the Public Works Liquid Waste Department. And item 12, consider approval of the claims for the month of April 2026.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda items 4 through 12 as read.
Except for 5, 6, and 7 being pulled.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, did I not say that? Okay,
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
pulled already. You were
right.
Okay. Is there a second to that?
Second. Or second, man.
Okay. Motion, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Oh, wait a minute, we got to vote on it. Yeah, we got to have, there's a ton of resolutions in there. Norma, you should be quick.
There you are. Here we go.
Okay.
Councilmember Shope,
Yes.
Councilmember Bagnell,
Yes.
Councilmember Saavedra,
Yes.
Councilmember Hudson,
Yes.
and Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now we'll go to item 5. Consider approval to unfreeze capital improvement plan, CIP funds, in the amount of not to exceed $26,780, and approval to enter into an agreement for remodeling of the adult center bathrooms between the City of Coolidge and GLEZ General Construction LLC, waiving the sealed bid process in the best interest of the city, and authorizing the mayor to sign the necessary documents. Mr. Navarro.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
Yes, Mayor Thompson. I just want to, I think it's great that, you know, we're finally getting that adult center all squared away, because I know there's been a lot of work that you guys have had to do on that and everything. And, of course, the restrooms down there are probably a very important thing, but, and while we're taking care of that, I just want to be sure that, you know, we're still not going to forget about San Carlos Park, are we?
What park is that, sir? I don't know what you're talking about. No, we're not forgetting about San Carlos
Good
Park. We have that planned in the upcoming budget for bathrooms over there. So this was all originally in the budget to get the
Right.
adult center taken care of.
Okay, all right, that was the only thing, but again, I want to thank you guys for getting that adult center back in to shape and everything else. I mean, it's a good facility, it's always been a good facility, and that's where we're gonna send people if we have, Super El Nino and the power goes out and everything else, and we've got the generator down there now and everything, so, but yeah, you guys have done a terrific job, and I just want to thank you for that, and then, but I didn't want to forget about San Carlos Park.
No, we haven't forgotten about
Okay,
San Carlos.
thank you. I didn't think you had, so, but that was it. Thank you.
Well, I guess we might as well take care of that one right now. I need a motion to act on the item number 5.
Move to approve consent item 5 as read.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Item 6. Consider approval of entering into a employee staffing agreement between the City of Coolidge and Educational Services LLC, which was ESI, for the purpose of continuing the Encore program, formerly known as Retire Rehire, from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, what exactly do they do on our behalf with this program, and how many employees are currently participating in it?
So I can tell you, since I've been here, we've actually never had an employee participate in this. I do know that there is a handful of employees who will be eligible for retirement here in the short years, so I foresee this being utilized more. But basically, it allows, so when an employee retires, they have to wait 365 days to
Right.
work full-time. Otherwise, it can affect their retirement. So this is a program where they can stay on for up to a year without that affecting their retirement. So they essentially become an employee of ESI, and in a way, they're contracted with us. So we pay 80% of their salary. They don't get any benefits, and they're essentially an employee of ESI.
Okay, so what does it cost us to participate when we have this program?
We haven't utilized it since I've been here, so I can look up the last employee who was under this program and kind of get a ballpark for you, but,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I just, I was just kind of curious what the cost was to us to participate in the program and everything.
Yeah,
That's all it
and
was.
again, because we don't pay for benefits, it
Right.
is cost saving for us
Sure.
to keep them on for up to a year. And it helps the employee as well, again, with not interrupting their retirement. So.
Sure. Okay, all right,
Mayor?
thank you.
Yeah, Bridget, I think
Yes.
because my wife retired from the state, they had to be out for a year, and then she came back and worked for West School. And it doesn't really cost, I mean, they hire them at the position. My wife always is the assistant principal or the administrative assistant to the principal and vice principal. So she gets hired at so much dollars an hour, just like anybody else would fill out for that position. It only costs the school 80%. They don't get any benefits. They don't get any more retirement or anything out of it. They just have the ability to go back to work where it doesn't affect their retirements, their health benefits, or anything with the state. So it's a good thing for us, and then it lets the employee come back and work for us. So it's really a win-win situation.
Yeah. And
Mayor,
again,
if
it
I
helps
can.
them.
I was hired under the Smart, it used to be called SmartWorks. And, yeah, so I was hired when I retired from Glendale and, as a contractor at will. So anytime if I didn't do a good job or whatever, the city could release me.
Yep.
And then after that year, the city could decide if they want to hire me full-time, then I'd, and, do it that way. So, that's it, it allows that also, besides people that are leaving. So it's kind of a two-way street. And then I had to buy, a year's worth of Cobra. So I had to save like $22,000 for insurance for that year to cover my family. So you had to have that ahead of time. But it works because, or I wouldn't have been able to do it without going to somewhere else. So I could come here because the city's under the state retirement system.
All right, thank you.
And we have had some in the past. Years ago, what helped us out was they came back at less money and they had experience already. So we didn't have to hire somebody that didn't know anything about the job.
Yeah.
They were doing the same job for less money.
So,
And so it worked out pretty good for us in a number of situations.
yeah, okay, and my only thing was, I thought, this all sounds real good and everything, but I said, but what does it cost? I mean, that was my only thing, and I just wasn't sure.
I could definitely give you an example, get that to you so you can at least see numbers.
So basically, it doesn't cost us anything other than just the employee's salary, and then they somehow,
It has to cost us something.
Yeah.
It has to cost us something.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So I can definitely get that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, there was a lot of information in that packet, but it didn't really get right down to
The cost
the
of it.
cost.
Yeah.
It wasn't like when you get an invoice on all the other ones. So,
Yeah.
okay, are we ready? Does anybody have any questions? Ready to go? I need a motion to act on this, item number 6.
Should we table until we know how much? We're just asking.
Okay, let's table it. I need a motion to table it. Item number 6. No, that's what I thought, but,
Yeah.
do you want to make a
do
motion to
whatever you
table?
guys
it?
want.
I make a motion, we approve agenda item 6 as read.
Okay, well, I'll second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? All right. And you'll still get that information and give it to,
Yes. I will send it to all council.
okay. I don't think,
Almost needs take employee, and maybe what you could do is show, when Gilbert was on it, what the city saved at that time, because you almost need an employee to punch in the numbers. Know what their salary is, know what you're gonna pay them, because it's usually about 17 to 18% administrative fee that you're paying less for the employee.
That's correct.
Yeah, I thought it was lower than that. And I think also somebody that's leaving can leave and then be, it kind of eases them out so they don't drop off the edge of the earth. They get a reduced pay and then they.
And they don't accrue time or anything, because
Right.
as a regular employee, they don't accrue anything, so the benefits and everything, they do not get.
And if you hire somebody, like, you don't pay, the city doesn't pay state retirement anymore because we're retired.
That's
So you
correct.
save that money from your half of the amount the city pays is no more. So,
All right,
hope that helps.
let's go to 7. Consider approval of adding a deputy clerk position at range 56 within the salary plan and allow the city clerk to fill the said position.
Okay, I don't have an issue with, you know, the position being created and everything else. It's just that, in doing so, what are we doing with the administrative position that is currently there? Is that going to be dropped, or what are we doing with that?
So from what I understand, having conversations with Norma, she does not intend to fill that position. Is that correct, Norma?
Yes, Honorable Mayor and members of the council. So at this time, as you know, my administrative assistant, that's her position, that's when she came on. But she has taken the steps to move forward by taking classes, courses, the election certification testing, and now her next step is to become CMC certified, which is Certified Municipal Clerk. That's one of the steps. She's taken the classes, she has submitted her application, but in order for her to be considered to get that CMC designation, they'll accept an administrative assistant position, but they don't look at it, they want it to show what are her actual duties. I had to submit a letter saying she's not really an administrative assistant, she does more. So this is why we're coming to you now. It's basically just reclassifying her so she can move forward and hopefully get her CMC designation and be able to continue her education so that one day when I decide that it's my time to retire, she can step into my position if she so chooses, or the city or the council so chooses. But it's just, that's what it is. But I'm not gonna fill the administrative assistant position at this time.
Okay.
It would probably remain vacant. Not probably, it will. It will. At this time, we would love another person in the city clerk department, but right now, it's just not feasible.
So you're not gonna retire and rehire?
Well, I might consider it. I might consider it, but, yeah, eventually I would like to retire. So we're working towards that, and she does an amazing job, and, yeah, I would not want to lose her to anybody else.
Just as long as we don't get all these certifications, then she jumps ship and goes to Florence or something like that.
No, I'll have to make sure I put that in her, a stipulation.
Or Santan?
Huh?
Or Santan?
Well, no. She said no.
Okay, thank you, appreciate that explanation.
Anybody else? All right, hearing none, then I need a motion to act on item number 7.
Mayor Thompson, I move to approve consent agenda item 7 as read.
Is there a second?
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There's nothing under business regular items. So, report from the mayor, council, city manager. Councilmember Shelton. Councilmember Bagnell.
Nothing tonight, thank you.
I have nothing.
Mayor, just quickly, attended the memorial event at Heritage Cemetery. It was very well attended. It was a really nice event. And then also the Parks and Rec pool started. The pool was very busy this weekend. We had 593 people that were there at the pool this weekend, so during Memorial Day weekend, so that's a lot of people. And let's see, the court's getting closer to completion, so we'll bring you some more information as that get closer to be done. I know they're working on ballistic blasts and some other things. It's getting very close. And also the high school graduation went very well attended. Governor Lewis spoke at that. It was good, so thank you.
Yeah. Oh, the ceremony for the Memorial Day services, Saturday actually went very well. Councilmember Bagnell was there, city manager was there. I thought it went off pretty good. There's been a lot of activity in the last couple of weeks, so it's been pretty busy. That's all I've got. I need a motion to get out of here.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you for coming, everybody.